In the wake of yet another death involving a person who is deaf at the hospital, American Sign Language interpreter Kirsten Bamba is speaking out about the Guam Memorial Hospital's policies in providing interpreters for those who are hard of hearing. PNC's Rizal Romanes has more in this report.
Imagine being in pain and not being able to communicate. That's what friends of Stanley, who was deaf, say he experienced at the Guam Memorial Hospital before he passed away.
I'm not sure if even Stanley or even the other deaf people that were there knew what was happening with Stanley. I think it's very, very important when a patient who is deaf or uses another language should be able to understand what's happening with their body at that time, where they're hurting, where the pain is.
One of Stanley's friend and American Sign Language interpreter, Kirsten Bamba, says this isn't the first time she filed a complaint with the hospital regarding the need for interpreters. She was told that GMH staff are trained to write messages by means of communicating when a patient is deaf. They informed PNC that the hospital did not provide Stanley with any interpreter during his week stay at GMH. They say maybe if he was given an interpreter, he would have been in better care.
I had 3 deaf friends that had passed away, but they had no interpreter. Even when we didn't know what was wrong with them, or we asked the families to come, it was very disappointing. And it was very difficult for people to interpret the words.
Catherine Pukaigwi says if it was her in Stanley's position, she would want an interpreter right away.
Yeah, I also have deaf rights, and I am required an interpreter. Don't make me wait.
Bamba and Pukaigwi say they understand that the hospital has limited resources, but they believe it's GMH's responsibility to find an interpreter to make sure communication is accessible. Rizal Romanes, PNC News.
In response, GMH spokeswoman June Perez says the hospital takes all patient care concerns seriously and will be reviewing Stanley's case. She says GMH also extends its sincere condolences to Stanley's family and friends.